Hey, Jane Reaction here, and welcome to another Modality Monday. Oh, I'm really sorry. That was awful. I apologize to you. I apologize to the Bengals. All right. It's Modality Monday time, which means we're going to talk about a new piece of exercise equipment. And in my disgustingly gross workout room, today I'm going to talk about balls. Balls. I got big balls. We got big balls. This topic is going to make the joke list of every 12-year-old boy in the world. Not one of them. Okay. Today I'm going to talk about slam balls. Slam! Da, 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 da. Boys, baby. All the song references today. Just for you. All right. So, slam balls are yay big. They come in different sizes and weights. Sometimes you'll see smaller balls. I've got one here that's 10 pounds. I've got another that's 15 pounds. And I've got some slightly different ones. These are 8 pounds. My magic 8 ball. Wait, where is it? So you shake this, then you ask it your future, and then it doesn't say anything because it's, oh man, it's a slam. So slam balls are a little different from med balls. So you might have seen med balls. They're more like yay big, like shoulder width big. And those are typically made out of some leather or pleather. Also a lot more expensive. Oh, I would love to have some. But I'm not going to talk about medicine balls today. I'm going to talk about slam balls. Why would you want a slam ball? Slam balls are great for power moves. So throwing things. You want to get some aggression out? Awesome. So yeah, they're great for power moves. You can also just swap them out. Instead of using a dumbbell or a kettlebell or something, you can just hold on to that, use it as a regular ass weight. So you might notice some balls are made for bouncing and some balls are not. So depending on what ball you have, might determine what exercises you use them for. So if you want to do a mid-ball slam, like I'm going to show you, I'm going to use the bouncy balls because I don't want to have to keep bending over to pick it up. However, if you want to work on throwing moves, it's sort of nice to have one that doesn't bounce and like go crazy. So when you have a medicine ball or a slam ball and you're using them for power moves, you typically want to use a weight that is no more than 10% of your body weight. So if you were a 150-pound person, that means you would probably use something around 15 pounds, 10 or 15 pounds. Now, of course, if you want to go lighter, that's fine. But you don't really want to, if you're working on like, I want to throw the shit out of this thing, you don't want a super heavy weight. There are med balls and other kind of slam balls that do weigh like 50 pounds. If you want to use those for, just regular weightlifting, you can. It's a little bit more of a functional positioning because, in your life, you will hold things like this. So it's a good way to, use more functional movements, and it's a good way to get power. And like I said, you can use it for weightlifting. So in my 10 minutes, I'm going to cover a little bit of all those. The one move that I can't show you, it's because I don't have a good wall for it. So when you are using slam balls, you probably want to make sure you don't have any downstairs neighbors because it's very loud. They're not going to like it. My husband's actually out of the house right now, so this is a good time to sneak this workout in. I tried to do it outside yesterday and I couldn't see anything because it was so bright. So we're going to do it in here. So yeah, you got to be careful about your surface, the surface of your floor. Are you going to damage your floor by hitting it? Also, you have to be very careful. There's some moves I'd love to show you where I hit it against a wall. Love those moves, those nice transverse core moves. But I can't show you today because if I do it, I'll probably put a hole in the wall. Drywall, not a good option. Usually if you go to the gym, you're going to want to see like a brick wall or one of those, concrete block walls, or sometimes they'll reinforce it with wood just to make sure you can actually slam it and not damage anything. That's key. Don't damage things. I am not responsible for any property damage you do to your own house with your slam ball or med ball or whatever. So that's pretty much all I want to say about slam balls. Let's start slamming and jamming. All right. So we're going to do 10 moves. I'm going to alternate using my bouncy balls and my not so bouncy balls. I'm also going to try a couple of balance moves in here, which may or may not be a disaster because I haven't practiced them in a while. But hey, it's always a wild experiment here. What? And now my, okay, there we go. Oh, here we go. All right. I finally have the right timer, and we're going to start with some regular ass med ball slams. In 2 seconds. 1, here we go. So my arms start overhead, and I just slam it down. Now, what I want you to notice is that this is not just like a throwing the ball with your hands. This is a full body movement. My arms are coming down and slamming into the ground. I'm going into a squat. Using the whole body, just the power and speed. Get that ball down on the ground. And notice, be careful not to hit myself in the face. From the side. So I think of it as like getting pulled into a black hole. The whole body's like, ah! Just going down. This is a power move, so you're doing this fast. You want high speed, high force. All right, so now I'll show you, you can use it just as a regular weight and a Russian twist. Again, this is similar to doing the move with, a dumbbell or 2 dumbbells, or replacing body weight. Same principle, just using it as a weight. Nothing to see here, not very exciting. Well, it's exciting for the slam ball, I guess, but I'm not slamming it, just gently tapping. Again, you can put your feet down if you need to modify. But the key is to follow the ball with your eyes to make sure that you're getting a good torso twist, as opposed to just, again, this is not an arm isolation move. This is a full body move. We go next. So now, you do moves like wood choppers. So this is where the functional fitness comes in. Pick it up, put it on the shelf. Or you can do a straight arm, make it more like a wood chopper move. Keeping your shoulders down and back. I'm going to swap sides. Pick it up, put it on the shelf. Pick it up, put it on the shelf. Very exciting. I'm going to do this for 15 more seconds. And I'm going to go into wood chopper mode. Lumberjack, and I'm okay. Sleep all night and I work all day. I watched a documentary the other day, someone was singing that song. I was very impressed because I know more lyrics than me. I don't have a cue card today, so next move, doing sort of an overhead throw down to the ground. Run and pick it up, back up. It's nice to have the ball that doesn't bounce. So notice, I'm working my triceps here and doing the extension and just flinging it overhead. So this is a power equivalent of a tricep extension move. Now if you had a wall, you could use the bouncy ball and bounce it against the wall. But notice, regardless, I still need to use good form when I go to pick it up. So, not bending over, using a good squat to pick it up. I'm going to be working both sides of the equation. All right, next, we're going to have, you can use any old ball. Now this is, again, just using it like a weight. I'm going to use it in an overhead lunge and just hold it up And you would do your overhead lunges like you would with any other weight, or just having your arms overhead. Very exciting. Making sure you're not scrunching your shoulders. Keep a good space between your shoulders and your ears. Breathing a little too hard. Keeping a great straight torso. Here I'm doing a lunge where I'm keeping my back leg at 90 degrees as opposed to a straight leg lunge. Keeping my torso upright, not leaning forward. And, let's see. Med ball pass. I don't know what I meant by that, but you can always do sort of a side to side push up, doohickey. You can do this on your knees too. So again, you can do something similar like this using a step or a dumbbell. This is nice because you can just roll it back and forth. And notice, I'm gonna get my butt down. I don't have it in the air. Come back and plank. Head into your spine. Take a look at the camera. Wave high. 2, 1. All right. Another thing you can do, you can work your legs by getting your feet up on the ball, heels up on the ball, and then basically curling in and out. Now, I'll start with my feet. I'm gonna start at the center of my feet on the ball. That way I can get a larger range of motion. And you're gonna feel this as you bring your feet back in. You gotta keep your hips up, working those hamstrings. Oh, my hamstrings are so weak. Trying to maintain that good hip position, not letting them drop. Here I'm cheating, so my hands will hold me up. And again, you can use this with the slam ball too, the other one. Won't roll as well. Might give you a little more stability, whereas the rolling one does not. So you're working your core on that one too. All right, let's do some windmill med ball slams. I'm gonna grab my 15. So this time, you know, up and over. Actually, let's get the bouncy one. All right, so up and over. So again, sort of a side squat. This ball is really disgusting. Did I roll it around in the dirt or something? Oh no. But you're coming down with your legs as well as your hands. Arms overhead. Other side. Get some twisting. This workout's so twisted. All right. What we got next? We got 2 more moves. So, we're gonna do a balance move while I figure out what mid ball pass is. All right. So, I know we can do this one. Okay. These are hard. So you can practice just balancing with your hands on the mid ball. Now if I do it with this one, it's a little bit like, you know, it squishes, so it's not quite as much of a challenge, but still a good way to work on your balance. And you can also go on the other side. I've got so many balls to choose from. Okay, so here I have my feet on the ball in the plank, and again, there's some squishiness. Woo! There we go. All right, so the last thing you can do with your med ball is just use it as a target. Okay, so I can be at a side plank And I can just tap the ball. What? Look at what I did there. Just using it as a prop. Just using it. You can have your hand up. You can move the ball. Get a little bit more range of motion. Just tapping it. And switch to the other side. Because I've got 20 seconds left. Ooh. Ooh, good times. Keep that hip up. Again, use anything. You don't have to use a med ball or slam ball, but this is just one thing you can do with it. 2, 1, and there you have it. 10 different moves. Showed some modifications, mid-move, and there go slam balls. In the future, we'll talk about mid balls, but today we'll do slam balls. So, hope you had fun. Go get your slam balls, slam them around, and I will talk to you next week. Take care.